That old music is back. It's a little bit higher fidelity now.
Yeah, they changed it a bit.
It's bittersweet because on one hand it does sound awesome, but on the other hand, the old, like, you know, low fidelity, 8-bit-ish kind of sounding stuff was also really cool.
Yeah.
But
we'll get used to
know, yeah, okay. But I guess those days are over. Okay, so Payne thinks that because there are fingerprints on the tail of the toy that had the bomb in it, that is decisive proof that whomever touched the toy in the past is obviously the one who put a bomb inside of it.
Yes.
All right, so we have a list of suspects that includes everybody on the factory line that produced the toy. Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa! 3D!
That just happened.
That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence.
Not at all, Your Honor.
Irrefutable.
The court accepts this item into evidence.
Your Honor, may I be the last person that you hear say anything so you agree with me instead?
Granted.
Oh, what did that?
It looks like this trial may very well end in under 10 minutes.
What does this tale say? It says a piece of stuffed animal bomb that the bomb was inserted into the defendant's fingerprints were found on it. That's it. Oops.
All right.
But I'll be the one wiping the smug look off your face with a guilty verdict.
What are we gonna do, Mr. Wright?
I don't know! This is all thanks to you making that 10 minutes comment!
Huh? That's what got us into this mess?
Mr. Wright!
What?
That's actually really funny.
What?
Like the 10-minute thing in this, because that's probably what they were aiming for. It's
Yeah,
like
really.
a 10-minute playthrough.
Mr. Wright, I'll overlook your private quarrel, but just this once. Now then, let's move on. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness to the stand.
Our first witness.
Oh,
you
it was him.
motherfucker. I hate
Have we
you
seen? Yeah.
already.
He did it.
Have we seen that guy before?
In the trailers.
Your name and occupation, please.
Ted Tonate. Bomb disposal specialist.
Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have.
Speech synthesis via typing. It's the same as me talking.
What an odd witness.
Mr. Tonate was in charge of the bomb for that trial and was there when it went off. He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Yeah, let's hear it, you motherfucker. When the bomb went off. The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
The HH3000. So that's the name of the bomb in this thing, huh? I honestly wouldn't have known such a thing was hiding inside if you hadn't told me.
So, even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on. Precisely, activating the timer is very simple. Even a monkey could do it. I am sure the defendant would be able to.
It was the monkey.
Yeah, it was clearly a monkey. And stop calling my client a monkey.
You would think they would disarm a bomb like that so it couldn't be switched back on.
It was his job to disarm it. He is suspect number one. Even if you hadn't seen the intro to the fucking case.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may now begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination time. This is where the real battle begins.
Go get him, boss. Give him that famous Phoenix Wright treatment. Unleash the wild accusations and unabashed bluffing we all know and love on him.
I think that she's less in love with Phoenix and more in love with the process. Is what she's all excited for.
Okay.
Just you watch, I'll get him. Even though it's been years since I've done this. I hate to admit it, maybe I should ask Athena for a refresher course. Yeah, okay. Athena, you remember how to do a cross-examination, right?
What? Of course I do. What kind of lawyer would I be if I didn't?
I guess kind of like me. Whoa! Now, don't get upset. But why don't you humor me with a little review?
You got it. Basically, we examine a witness's testimony and compare it against the court record, searching carefully for any inconsistencies. This green text represents a witness's testimony. Touch the right arrow to advance to the next statement. Touch the left arrow to go back to the previous statement. Pay close attention to the testimony, and when we found an inconsistency, touch present R to open up the court record.
Pretty
The
straightforward.
court record contains information of all the evidence we have at our disposal. You can use it to look for the facts that conflict with what the witness said. When you find something, present X, the evidence to refute the witness's statement.
What if nothing conflicts with the witness's testimony?
Well, that's when you press L, the witness, for more information. Find any inconsistencies or lies in the testimony and reveal it. That's what cross-examination is all about.
Looks like you remember it just as I taught it. And thanks to you, I remember it now too. Your Honor, I am ready to cross-examine the witness now. Cross-examination. They got the process wrong though. You press everything. And then you look for evidence. The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Pressing. Hold it. That didn't sound right. You say that you disarmed the bomb, but are you really sure it was disarmed? Absolutely. I can disarm anything. In a flash!
Whoa, his arms came off.
Jesus Christ. That looks more like dismantled than disarmed to me. Oh, pardon me.
If you must know, Mr. Wright, according to the court's own records, the fact that the bomb had indeed been disarmed was officially confirmed.
By who?
Probably by him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that rules out the possibility that he forgot to disarm it. Could you talk about the bomb in a little bit more detail for the court, Mr. Tonate? Certainly. Bomb name H3000 operated with the timer with a remote. Or with a remote.
Where's the remote?
What was the approximate size and weight of the bomb? Dimensions, 9.5 inches by 9 inches width and 10 inches height. Depth, fuck it. Weight, 12 pounds.
Depth. I bet if I dropped that thing on your foot, you'd be hopping.
If you dropped that thing anywhere, I'd be hopping for the nearest exit.
Zing!
So, Mr. Tonate, you were keeping an eye on the bomb. Where were you watching it from?
I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed.
Hold it!
Why were you in the gallery? I was on standby during the trial, but I wanted to keep watch just in case. Even when a bomb has been disarmed, you can never be too careful. Explosive devices are dangerous things.
And how admirably responsible of you. A model to be emulated.
Basically, if the judge is empathizing with the defendant or with the witness, they did it. That is, I would say if you went back through the entire series of Phoenix Wright, that is a rule that is almost always adhered to. The judge will always empathize with the actual guilty verdict.
Now then, what did you witness from the gallery?
I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
So you're trying to find
Oh, I didn't
testimony
press
that
that one.
conflicts with the evidence, right?
That's right. So the first step is listening carefully to his testimony. Then it's a matter of taking a look at any evidence that seems relevant. Yeah.
Remember that you can press R. And evidence that conflicts. Let's see if there's anything about the test. Sorry.
You can say that normal.
Let's see see. This testimony is about when the bomb went off. So, the state of the bomb at the time must be pretty important.
A bomb that didn't look like a bomb because it was inside a stuffed animal. Alright, so I didn't press the last statement. I'm just gonna go to that. Hold it! Hold it! You saw the counting down clearly with your own eyes. It was inside of an animal.
Maybe he's got X-ray vision.
I hardly think a timer as small as the one on this bomb could be seen from the gallery. These goggles help me see very small things clearly from far away. I can see everything you had for breakfast by looking at your tie.
Heh.
Ha! Got you! That's what I had for breakfast a week ago. Why do I suddenly feel like a bug under a magnifying glass?
I guess it's possible he saw the timer if he was wearing those goggles.
I'm not too sure. There's something that just doesn't sit right with me.
You mean there's something wrong with this part of the testimony?
The bomb was completely hidden inside a stuffed animal. So well concealed, in fact, that it didn't even look like a bomb at all.
So you're trying to find testimony that conflicts with the evidence, right?
She's repeating what she just...
Yeah. Remember to do this and do
They
that.
just hand this one to you. All right. I'm gonna just present some evidence there. So this is gonna be a problem when we play this. Not having this permanently up is gonna confuse the audience. And it's gonna be annoying for me to reach over all the time.
Yeah.
Anyways, just for old time's sake.
Objection!
Oh, shit.
Objection! The witness's statement clearly contradicts this piece of evidence, Your Honor.
And what exactly about the testimony is inconsistent with your attorney's badge?
I'm not a good lawyer. That's what it is. I apologize, Your Honor. May I please try again?
Oh, by all means. But I'm afraid I will have to penalize you first, Mr. Wright.
Ouch. I guess I should have seen that one coming.
But I agree, there's definitely something off about this statement.
All right. I think we did. I wonder if we presented the wrong piece of evidence.
Maybe you should try again.
I bet that's it. Why don't you take another look through the court record?
Wow, she's not very judgmental of me.
No.
This is a first.
Fucking idiot. There must be something in there that contradicts the statement. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
All right.
Come on, grab the objection sign. Just because I feel like we might need it.
Can it fit beside you?
Me? Here?
Yeah, like there. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe if we busted off the one side stick, we won't do it now, but maybe if we get rid of one of the sticks on the side. Let's see you. Whip it out. Objection. Yeah.
Like that? Yeah, I think that's the way to do it.
That works.
Okay.
We'll see. All right, so I'm gonna present the fact that it was inside of a
Objection!
that thing.
Objection!
Objection! That's not gonna. We're not gonna do that through the
I
whole.
want a pulley system. There's a thing right there.
We're not doing that.
What? Just drop it a little bit?
Like, well,
I think that would be really easy.
that'd be actually
Then pull it
interesting.
down.
But then you'd have a,
Well, you
a
need-
string hanging
you
at
need a
all
string
times.
that
No,
was-
fish wire.
Here. Or, I guess, I don't know if fish wire would reflect the lights or not. But if you could reach to there.
I wouldn't want it interfering with the lights, creating shadows too much on the back
We'll have
screen.
to try.
Your stick is in the way, Becky.
Oh, pardon me.
It would be interesting though to have a bungee cord or something so that you could yank it down and then you let go and it goes
Yeah,
back up
totally,
again.
right?
I'll think about it. All right. Of course, I clearly saw the counting down to 0. And I say that you are clearly lying. What are you talking about? There is no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal.
Cool.
Yeah. Mr. Tonate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer? Oh, man.
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright.
Is this really the on a roll music?
Oh,
Pretty good.
No.
I can try to get
No,
it
it's
to-
not.
Doesn't make you feel like flash dancing, though, eh?
Do you recall the previous music for On a Roll?
No, this is just the Phoenix Wright theme song.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is not the On a Roll music.
Objection.
With the new arrangement of all this music, they've made it a lot smoother and less punchy,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate.
Kid hair.
Okay.
You found a contradiction right off the bat.
After presenting my attorney's badge. I was nothing short of amazing, that is.
Confident Phoenix. You're a cock.
All right, I'm starting to feel like I'm in the zone here. I can do this.
Very impressive, Mr. Wright. I see the great turnabout terror is back. Ah, this brings back memories. Now those days were the stuff of legends. Oh, how you would tear through the trials with wild accusations and unabashed bluffing.
That actually doesn't sound like such a flattering legend, Your Honor.
Witness! How do you explain the contradiction in your testimony?
Well, let me see. Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. The sound, I knew because of the sound. When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it makes a beeping sound. Beep, beep, beep. It is the sound of the countdown.
I suppose that would be possible to notice that even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake. My bad.
His fucking eyes.
Yeah.
What a cock.
What? No way! Why am I not surprised?
The prosecution believes it is time to hear from the defendant herself, Your Honor.
Very well. Please show the defendant to the witness stand.
What if I want to keep cross-examining?
Yeah.
Nope.
There was more there.
Usually, that requires the defendant or the witness to amend their testimony.
Yeah.
And you can do that.
Yeah, and then
Well,
press
I think
them on
they
that.
cut some things out for this, right?
Yeah, it's possible they've abridged this trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after this with the cross-examination of what's her name?
Woods.
Yeah, but what is it?
Pippi.
Juniper
Juniper.
Woods. Stay tuned.